Parshas Vayera, Sheni. The Aliyah opens up by telling us that Sarah was afraid of the circumstance that happened, that she laughed over the fact that she's going to have a child, so she really denied it, yet she was called out on it and said, no, you really did laugh over this news. Now, at this point in time, the Psukim go on to tell us what happens to Sodom. And the Pasuk says, Vayashkifu al panei Sodom, that these men gazed upon Sodom. Now, Rashi points out that the term Vayashkifu, gazed, is a negative language, that it means that there's going to be some destruction. They were looking at it in a negative kind of way. And Avram was walking with them and he was escorting them. And Hashem said that I really should tell Avram about what I'm going to do, because I promised these lands to Avram and now I'm going to be destroying them. That wouldn't be right to not inform Avram of what's about to happen. So Hashem goes on to tell him, listen, because of the actions of Sodom that are so bad and they're so low, I'm going to have to destroy it. I'm going to look and see how they're acting. If they're still acting in such a terrible way, then I'm going to destroy them completely. However, if they're not acting so terribly, there will be tremendous Yisurim. However, I will not destroy them completely. Now, there were really 5 cities that were planned on being destroyed. Sodom, Rashi tells us, was really the center of all of these cities, and that's really the focal point. However, it's 5 cities total, and Avram begins to plead to Hashem, listen, if there's at least 50 people that are righteous in this area, then would you spare the city? Now, Rashi says he was really saying, if there's 10 people that are righteous per city, then Hashem, please spare the city. Now, Avram actually talks very strongly to Hashem. The pasuk says, "Chalila lecha me'asos kadavar hazeh." It would be terrible for you to do something like this. And Rashi points out that Avram was saying to Hashem that look at what people are going to say in the world. They see that you destroyed the world for the Mabul and the Dor Haflaga. Now people are going to say that this Hashem, he's out to destroy everybody. So this would be a terrible thing. And Hashem says, look, if there's 50 righteous people, yeah, I won't destroy it. Yet then we know there aren't 50 righteous people there. So Avram continues, what about 45? How about 40? What about 30? What about 20? What about 10? And Hashem says, even if there's 10, I'll do it. Now notice that Avram does not plead Hashem if there's less than 10 righteous people. And Rashi points out the reason for that is because Avram knew that there's no chance. Because when it came to Noach and his family were a total of 8 people, and yet Hashem still destroyed the world. So less than 10, it's not going to work. Now at this point in time, after Avram finishes his whole plea, Avram ends up returning and the angels are headed to Sodom to do what they need to do.